So our daughter Ariana Noel was born on August 11 of 2010. She was just a doll, and we all adored her. We had Tanner, who was 3, and we had a home and pets, and we were like the little American dream, nuclear family. We had everything we wanted. Life was perfect for the moment.
Got a phone call, which wasn't odd to get a phone call, but it was odd to get a phone call from my wife, so I knew something was up. Answered the phone, and my world just kind of quit right there for the moment. So I hurried up and rushed home as quickly as I could to, police and firemen and paramedics trying to resuscitate my little girl, and then following to the hospital. And obviously she did not survive after that.
A lot of people talk about, when you have a new baby, it's really hard to get your older child to understand that this person is going to be with you forever and you're going to love them and care for them forever. And then for Tanner, all of a sudden, that was taken away from him. This person he was told, you have to love her, she's never going anywhere, was suddenly gone forever.
He asked a lot of questions. He's very, very inquisitive. And the one thing that I noticed from it too is questions were very upfront and very honest. We answered in a very age-appropriate way for him. But it got to the point where he noticed every time he brought it up that my wife and I would start crying, or we'd get upset, a little bit. So he just stopped asking.
Tanner was born writing his dissertation. He was an extremely verbal kid. He was a very artistic child. Anytime anything crafty came up, he was the first kid in line at the table.
He still enjoyed doing art, but instead of it being like kind of unique, creative pieces, as far as a 3.5-year-old would go, it just became into scrawling, dark, filling a whole page with black.
We were losing our happy, talkative boy. He was slipping away into this kid that we didn't really recognize, and he didn't recognize that kid, and it was scary for him.
After about a week or so of us, dealing with everything, I kind of threw out there, hey, maybe we should take him and visit Ellie's place, to see for ourselves what it was like.
It felt homey, it felt inviting, it felt warm, and we needed something beyond that sterile death hospital grief that we were wrapped up in at the time.
It gave us back a little bit. I mean, it took a little bit of time and other work besides what we got from Ellie's place, but Ellie's place gave us the base, the understanding that it is okay to talk about it, and for, Ari is still part of our life, and everybody that was in our group, their family members were a part of their life, so that also became part of ours.
It was fun. It wasn't like you were in like a classroom and you're the only one there and the teacher saying, this is what happened, this is what's going to happen. We actually got to interact, and we got to make crafts and listen to other people's stories instead of just knowing ours and that's it.
I think the biggest surprise when we started groups at Ellie's place was how similar all loss is. We had parents in there who had lost children to disease, to accident, from infant to adult to middle-aged children. And our experiences were all so alike. The decision of how to introduce our youngest daughter, Maddie, to her older sister who died before she was born was challenging, but somehow all the various bits and pieces of our family came together to where now Maddie, who is 5 at this point, can say, my sister Ariana is my best buddy. I can't wait to meet her someday. And that's priceless for all of us.